Today, class, we are going over the government of the 13 colonies. We're going to represent the 13 colonies in a three-tiered wedding cake. At the top of the wedding cake, we have the king, and he rules everything. This is because he was in either direct or somewhat direct control of all of the colonies. The first set of colonies that we have are the royal colonies. Because they're at the top, this means that they're in direct control of the king. Whatever the king wanted them to do, they would have to implement. These colonies were found mainly in the southern and middle colony regions. Next, we have proprietary colonies. These colonies were colonies that were given out by the king to either an individual or small elite group. Even though they're a little farther away from the king, these people would still have to answer to the king. These colonies can be found mainly in the middle regions of the colonies. The third tier, we have charter colonies. These colonies were granted to groups of colonists, and they had many freedoms from the king, but they still had to answer to his general laws. These colonies could be found in the northern regions of the 13 colonies. Now we have the governors. Each colony had a governor that was appointed by the king to help rule his colonies on his behalf while he was in England. These governors had militia control, and they could also veto any legislation that the colonies wanted to enact. Governors had more loyalty to their kings instead of their colonists, and this proves to be one of the causes of the American Revolution. Lastly, we've got the court system, here in the ribbons of the wedding cake. The court system helped the governors control the society of the 13 colonies and brought the governors and the king's power together so that they could control the 13 colonies.